time. He's knocking at the door of being the top 10 player of all time. He's top 20.
Oh my God.
I would say top 15. No, I'm just keeping it real. I'm
keeping it real.
Yo, what's the word, y'all? Listen to this. The NBA playoffs are right around the corner, and like always, the media has players' legacies on the line. And here we go again. Another year of can KD really prove it without Steph? And yeah, KD is one of the greatest ever, but the real question is, how great is he really? Is he in the top 10 all time? PERK definitely doesn't think so, and Stephen A wasn't having any of that debate either. So hit that subscribe button to stay locked in. All right, let's get into this debate.
First of all, you're wrong. Kevin Durant is not a top 10 player of all time. He's knocking at the door of being the top 10 player of all time. He's top 20.
Oh my God.
I would say top 15. No, I'm just keeping it real. I'm
keeping it real.
Top 20, top 15. He's not top 10. We don't have time to go down the list of a top 10, but I know you ain't putting them in front of Kobe. You're not putting them in front of Magic. You're not putting them in front of Bird. You're not putting them in front of MJ. You're not putting them in front of Braun. You're not putting them in front of Kareem. You're not putting them in front of Wilt, Bill Russell. Do I got to keep going? Here's the thing, right?
I am putting them in front of Wilt. And I am putting them in front of Wilt. And by the way, we can have a conversation about Larry Bird. Because when I look at Kevin Durant, what is it that Larry Bird can do that Kevin Durant can't? You tell me that. You tell me that.
What you mean?
Just what I just said. I didn't stutter.
He carried the team.
Did Larry Bird have what team did Larry Bird had? Parrish and McHale and Ainge and Dennis Johnson and the crew. What did Larry Bird carry? What are you talking about? What do you mean carry?
So
Larry Bird was phenomenal and great, but what did he carry? I'm just saying, you brought it up. Ain't nobody backing up.
I'm just saying.
Hey, we got the 2 hours, baby. I just told you we got the 2 hours. We got the 2 hours, bro.
I'm just saying. What I'm telling you is, when we're talking about Larry Bird, we're talking about 3-time MVP.
Got it.
I believe 3-time Finals MVP.
Champion.
If I'm not mistaken.
3-time champion. 3-time champion.
Okay,
Kevin Durant got you.
Okay. 3-time champion. Okay, so what I'm telling you is this, S.A. All I'm saying is he's knocking at the door. But let's keep it real here. You just pointed out something. You just highlighted something. What has Kevin Durant done for it leading the team since he's left Golden State?
Is Kevin Durant top 10? I don't know, but that's exactly the kind of debate you can actually have. But hold up, what you can't ignore is what KD has really done since leaving Golden State. He hasn't exactly taken over the league the way people expected, and every stop since then has come with playoff runs that just haven't gone deep. Yeah, he's a phenomenal player, no question, but calling him top 10 all time still feels like a stretch right now. And listen, there are only a handful of guys I'm trusting as my true 1A in the playoffs. Now, if we're talking 1A, 1B situations, where KD is that 1B guy stepping in alongside another star, then yeah, you're getting a different conversation. I'm picking him all day. He's one of the greatest scorers the game has ever seen, maybe even the greatest pure scorer ever. But at the end of the day, basketball isn't just about buckets. You gotta win.
Right? Steph Curry went on to win one when KD left. That's why Steph Curry, I feel like his 4th championship was the greatest, was the best one that he's had. What I'm asking you is, Brooklyn, disaster. Phoenix, disaster. You were traded to the Houston Rockets to move the needle. This Houston Rockets team last year was 2nd in the Western Conference. You better not lose this series to LeBron James. One could argue,
I agree with that.
One could argue that Kevin Durant's legacy is on the line in this first-round matchup against LeBron James. You better move the needle. You better handle your business. You better lead this Rockets team to beating them in the first round, because if you don't, that's going to be a stain on his legacy. We're going to be talking about this.
I am not disagreeing with that. Hold it. I'm not disagreeing with that part at all. You're absolutely right.
Now look, PERK was cooking at first. I was with him the entire time until he said KD's legacy is on the line if they lose. KD is 37 years old, man. He is who he is, plain and simple. His legacy is already cemented. He's a top 15 player of all time. His losing this series wouldn't be the end of the world. You know why? Because he's already been through losing a winnable series before. Nothing is ever going to top him being up 3-1, losing to Golden State, and then joining that same team the next year. Now, if Houston wins a chip, that's when things really shift his legacy. He'd move up in that top 15 conversation. He might even crack the top 10, I'm pretty sure. But this UNC versus playoff series isn't going to change anything for me. Houston should win this matchup. The Lakers are missing Luka and Austin.
But the flip side is the continual level of greatness. Now, Brooklyn may have ended in a disaster. Kevin Durant arrives there, sits out the first year because of the Achilles tear, goes back to Brooklyn, and if the brother had a half-foot size left, you know what? He'd have gotten them to the finals. This is without Kyrie. This is with Kyrie hurt. This is out. This is with James Harden hobbled. You saw that performance by KD. He was sensational. Make no mistake about it. And that was a game 7. I understand it. What I'm saying to you is he has Kyrie Irving. They win the championship that year. They beat Phoenix. They don't lose. They beat Phoenix if they get past that series with Milwaukee. Kevin Durant, that was not a disaster. He carried that team on his back. And oh, by the way, statistically, could you explain to me Kevin Durant in his 30s after an Achilles tear looking better than he did in his 20s? That's Kevin Durant. That's Kevin. No slippage. The brother has elevated. I'm just saying, man, we got to look at him on that level. When we talk about him, I think he's top 10 all time. I think he's top 10 all time. I don't see how anybody can refute that.
I mean, we can, because, I mean, you're not putting him in front of Tim Duncan. I know that. That's another name I forgot to mention to you. We're not doing that.
You're bringing up the chips. I'd put him ahead of Wilt Chamberlain.
You putting him ahead of Steph Curry? Uh-huh.
Well, let me say
okay,
this.
Then.
No, I'm not going to do that. He's the greatest shooter God ever created. Can't do that.
Okay, so, but S.A., what I'm saying is I've come on this show and I've discussed with you on many a times that I believe that Kevin Durant is the greatest scorer of all time. But if we're going to hold certain players to a standard when it comes down to greatness and championships and you actually being the Batman to lead a team, we know this, and we're not going to sit up here and hide it and sugarcoat it. He's always going to have that asterisk by those 2 championships that he won in Golden State. People want to see him do it as the lead guy. Yes, he won Finals MVP. I understand that. And Wendy, if he was on here, he would argue me down because he hates this discussion. But damn it, I'm bringing it up because it's a real discussion.
It's a real discussion, no doubt. When it comes to KD, everything always circles back to what ifs. But when you're talking top 10 all time, like PERK said, the real question is, who are you actually taking out to put him in? You've got the usual consensus names: MJ, Bron, Kareem, Bill Russell, Magic, Kobe, Shaq, Tim Duncan, and Larry Bird. And unless KD comes back with another ring or an MVP, he's probably going to retire just outside that top 10 conversation. But listen, he's still climbing the all-time scoring list, and I'm pretty sure he's locked in on catching Kareem to move even higher up in history. Realistically, though, I don't see him catching Bron. Now, Kendrick usually goes out here saying some wild stuff or hot take rage bite, but today, he was actually speaking facts. That's just my take. Let me know what y'all think down in the comments. Do you have KD in your top 10 all time or not? Appreciate y'all for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.